There. Yep, there it goes. All right. Now it's working. Anyways, the man looks at you and says, I don't have much money on me. I came out here to gather some herbs from the swampy graveyard, and I needed money for my family.
Is that right? You have a family?
I do, yes, I do. And I was trying to get money so that my daughter she became ill. But what I could do, I could. You wouldn't want that though.
How do you know? You don't know me. Speak your mind, sir.
Do you favor magical items?
Who doesn't? Yeah, of course.
I have a family heirloom. That
Hair?
yes,
I
heirloom.
mean air. Please
No,
say
no.
air.
No,
I want that in writing.
no, it's a heirloom.
No, please.
It's a heirloom.
I know how this works.
No, it's a heirloom. No, heirlooms are different. This is a heirloom.
Oh.
I can give you that as payment. It's something that's been in my family for generations. It's a very powerful magic item, and if you'll accept that for my life, I hate to give it up, but I'm willing to do it.
What is it?
It's a heirloom.
It's
You said it's a very powerful magical item. That doesn't tell me what it does.
you should know what it does, right? You know what it does.
Cook.
All right. So he hands you, or he shows you what appears to be a stick.
I hate you. I hate you.
Uh-huh.
I swear. If this is a trap disarming stick.
No. It's not a trap disarming stick. Although I have one of those. Would you take one of those instead?
Tell me about your family heirloom.
Yes. So this magic stick, you can try to light it, and it will not light at all. There's no fire that can ever burn this stick. Also, if you hold it up, it'll actually affect the undead like sunlight, which is one of the reasons why I had it with me. I thought it would ward off the undead creatures that roam around, but apparently one was buried underground and took a bite of my leg. Usually they don't bother me as long as I have this on me, but this time they got smart. It's almost like they're super intelligent or something. But I'm willing to trade this for my life.
You know what? Where's your family live? Where do you live?
At the town, of course. And any about the old town Zahara. Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
This
this is the town. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have. How about you and your family just treat us to a nice meal?
He says, "Oh, that would yes. I'm sure my family would. Yeah, my wife would be fine. Yeah, that would be great. We can go there.
My wife would be fine.
Fine with that. Yes.
When you talk about eating.
Eating is good. Yes, a meal for both of you.
I hate. Why do you talk like this?
Yes.
So
They
excited
shouldn't have
because
the same character trait.
family heirloom.
Stop it. It's not the same character trait. He's recognizing that that's a good idea.
Yes.
Yes,
That would be
yes,
great.
a meal would be
yes.
great. Yes, I hate you. Anyways, all right. Just and he tells you where he lives. Go there, and if you ever want a meal, and unless you want to go there now.
So where do you live in the town? You,
He tells you where he lives.
all right. Well, we have some business to take care of around there, so we'll pop in if we have time. If not, it's probably the last time you see us.
Are you gonna be okay out here on your own?
I can walk back on my own. Yes.
Can you? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, I don't want to
Well-
bother you anymore.
Here. I'm giving my. Do you have any potions on you?
No,
Anything you carried, or just rely on your stick?
I've never needed them. My stick has always been very useful.
Alright, I'm gonna give him a poison cure potion.
All right.
Just in case you end up getting bit again, make sure as soon as you get bit, you inspect where you got bit, make sure there's no foreign objects around inside the wound or otherwise, and then you down the potion, okay?
Do you know how I was poisoned? Because I've heard of being poisoned this much, but it seemed like it just kind of lingered. I usually have a cure poison on me, and I drank it, and it did almost nothing.
Don't rely on potions all the time. You need to look at the wound. You had a tooth in you from one of those zombies. Always
Tooth?
look at the wound.
Oh, where is this tooth? Do you still have it on you?
Why would I? No, it's in the water.
Oh,
That is-
where at?
Behind you, I guess.
Okay, you see the man start looking for the tooth.
All right, come on, Zion. Let's get out of here. This guy's crazy.
I think the truth might be helpful. Maybe.
Probably, but not the kind of help I want.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a little bit more trouble than it's worth.
Yes. Good luck with that. Whoever you are.
Don't die. Don't die. Don't be in vain.
I won't.
If we
Don't
make it back
worry.
before you. You know what? You need to make it back now. I'm gonna tell your family you died out here.
What? No,
Yeah, I
don't do that. Hold on. If I can find this tooth, then it'd help with the research for the poison.
Research. Are you a researcher?
Well, we have an alchemist that dabbles in the
Oh my!
in
Let's go.
the town.
Just backlash on him.
Do you really?
I wish. I wish I did half the things I want to do.
All right. So he starts running after you. Please don't tell my family that I'm dead. And he's kind of like walking behind you at this point.
Oh my! He's worse than
man,
the cat.
That tooth seems pretty important, for your research for your town. Get rid of all this poison stuff.
I don't want to hurt my family by you telling them that I'm dead.
Would they be hurt?
Well, I give you until the end of the day. All right. Well, end of 3 days. From 3 days from now. All right.
Okay, and so he runs back and starts looking for the tooth.
You better hurry up. It's a 2-day trip to get home. So. All right. Let's get out of here. Sorry, unless you want to explore the swamp some more.
I kind of. It's fine. We don't need to, but I'd like to.
Hmm?
I don't know.
I mean, if you want. I'm following you, man.
I mean, it's probably not like the swamp isn't dangerous because the only things that are dangerous are those zombies, right? When you just tell that merchant guy to to make them not attack us, right?
I mean, we're assuming a lot of stuff here. He's gonna let us into the swamp. Because we just
Oh, we
met him
can
on
just
Badhabitz.
ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
good.
probably a lot of things because people die here a lot.
Doesn't he claims all of them that we'll be stealing from him, and we don't want to be on his bad side.
I don't know. We can just ask him.
Yeah, we could. No, worst he can say is no. Oh, well, it's not the worst he can do. What do we...
All right. So as you're standing there, you hear the man yell out, "Found it!" And he starts running back up to both of you, and he comes to you out of breath. All right, I can join you on your journey back
Who said
to town now.
We have other stuff to do. We're going back in the swamp.
Going back in the swamp. Oh,
Yeah.
Back in this one.
I'm definitely don't want to go back in that swamp today. I barely made it out alive. All right.
I don't know. Go your way.
I guess I'll see you back at the town. And remember to stop by so you can get a nice meal made by my wife.
What's your name?
I know my name.
Gilbert. Gilbert.
Know it very well.
Gilbert.
Let's see. I am
Gurgle.
Gurg. I am Aldwin Mostrey.
Can you just like stand still for a second?
Yep.
So I can look at your name tag.
What's this?
It's Aldwin Mostrey. That is my name.
Those are a lot of letters that aren't supposed to be next to each other.
Simon, where did your name come from?
Number generator.
All these elves with these fantastic names, and you're just Zion.
Zion.
Is that short for something?
It is. I mean, out of game.
What?
It does have a meaning. It means like shadow. In some in game. Parents love me.
Good to know.
All right, so Aldwin Mostrey starts heading off down the
What?
road.
No, stop moving. Alden. No, please.
All right, Mr. Mostrey. I'll see you later.
All right, there we go. Bye, Monster.
All right, it is now starting to get darker outside.
Yep. Well. So swamp or home?
Oh, we can just ask that merchant if we can
Yeah.
delve into it.
We start
walk
heading
back
back towards the
All right.
merchants.
So at this point in time, the rain has gotten more so. The thunder's gotten more so as well. It's starting to storm pretty good. You see the man's stand, but he is nowhere to be found.
a shot. Worth a shot.
Yep.
You don't see him anywhere. No sign of him. No tracks. No nothing. Just an empty stand where his goods were.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna snap my finger and see what
Oh
happens.
my
All right, you're gonna snap your
No,
fingers.
You're going. Oh my.
All right, you snap your fingers. What do you do, Zion?
I guess I'm joining him.
Joining him, snapping your fingers. All right,
Joining. I learned how to do that.
you did. You know how to snap your fingers. All right, here we go.
Amazing.
All right. You snap your fingers, and after a few moments, a zombie slowly trudges towards you and just kind of sits there.
Is there anything coming off of the zombies?
What do you mean by coming off of it? Like, what are you looking for? You got to tell me what you're looking
Viscous liquids.
for. Viscous liquids.
Yeah.
I mean, just usual, like nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, they're zombies. They do have things coming out of them, but nothing that catches your eye. They look soggy.
You're a doctor, right? Do you think you can treat them?
Nah, no, it's far gone. Alright, well, from what I remember, the zombie didn't really respond to anything. Just had a sword in his hand and didn't respond, so I don't think we can, like, jingle money in his eyes or anything, so just gonna... Alright, that's enough. We're done.
I ask it to bring items.
You ask it to bring items.
To bring a ring to me.
To bring a ring to you. What do you do, Royce?
I am backing away.
All right, you are backing away.
What are these rolls?
I hope you don't have any rings on.
All right. So, as you are backing away, Royce, behind you, you hear shambling coming up from behind you and in front as well. Now you are absolutely surrounded by the zombies at this point in time. What do you do?
Do they look aggressive?
They look like zombies.
They look like zombies, and they have surrounded you. I will say that they have not made any, like they've just stopped. They have not actually attacked you or done anything aggressive. They are stopped, and they're just kind of staring at you at this point in time.
All right. Well, I put my hands up in the air. I say, okay. It's okay. And then I TP me and Royce out of their view.
Right?
I did this. And then
All right. So you're trying to TP Royce and you out of view. All right.
Just don't mind the blinding light. What is this? You're literally the sun. I'm invisible.
They don't like light, right? So they might just walk away from me. Something, I don't know.
But I'm invisible.
All right.
I'm invisible. I hug you. You are my son. S-U-N. That's it.
All right. You successfully leave.
Amazing. You okay, Royce? Or bitten at all?
No, I'm fine. They be close to me.
You do hear shambling off in the distance, though, and it seems to be getting closer to your position.
We're leaving, gone.
Alright.
Going back to town. You think we go back to town, right? Right, Oris?
I'm tempted to snap my fingers as I leave. So tempted.
Do it.
No, we still got things to do in the town.
But it'd be kind of funny.
I know it would be, though. You know, it would be, but we still got a meal to eat at somebody's house that we cured.
You hear a large amount of shambling behind you. At
Gone.
this
We're
point.
gone. We're gone.
Alright.
I think the horde.
All right, so you leave.
Yeah.
Are you going back to the town?
You see how many friends he has?
Hmm?
He has a lot of friends. The
Yeah. Popular guy.
You might want to save it.
I did save it.
Alright.
Oh. That was a long... I don't know where that was from, but here we are. I hope it doesn't do that thing again.
We're on the 9.
Yeah, the 9's where it sticks if it's a problem.
Alright,
with
well,
mods.
I guess I'll alt F4. Oh,
No.
no, we did it.
And we got it. Yay. All right. You made it back to town. It's been another 2 days, so you'll need to throw out 2 days worth of supplies.
That's your job. You have to rewrite it.
What?
Magical coming gear. 16 uses left. You have to take away its use.
Who has that? You do?
Me.
Okay. Ah, yes. All right.
Drinking no water.
I still need to take away the ones from before as well. Let's see. So it'd be...
We had no problem coming here.
Nope, no problems. Everything was fine.
Amazing. Repels most monsters. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it repelled monsters. It was good.
I wonder if we can just sleep in the swamp then. Are they most? Yeah, it's cool.
Didn't seem to repel bugs.
Did not
Oh
repel
yeah!
bugs.
Ah.
It doesn't repel bugs. It doesn't say bugs are not monsters.
Fire repels bugs, but guess what? It did air. Air.
Fire doesn't repel bugs. It actually attracts
does.
bugs. No, it
No,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
Okay, how do
Heat.
bug zappers
Fires
work? Heat.
That's UV.
Bed
That's
bugs
UV.
literally look for warm bodies and bite them. Are you okay? Anyways,
I'm gonna burn a bed bug.
probably could. All right, so you make it back to town. It is morning when you arrive.
Lovely.
It's a beautiful day.
All right. Going to locate the nearest guard.
All right. You see a guard.
Oh, guard. We just came from the swamp. Met a few zombies. Seemed to be... Last time I saw them, they were coming this way. Maybe 6 or 7, maybe more. I always saw 6 or 7, though. Let you know. Yep. Hello.
Hello. They tell you, oh, yes. You came from where now?
The swampy graveyard.
You went to the swampy graveyard. Why on earth would you ever want to go there? It's full of zombies.
Yeah.
My voice does not fit her.
With herbs, you know. Mushrooms.
Got mushrooms for the swampy graveyard.
How is this a rare thing?
We went into the graveyard. We picked some mushrooms. Pretty.
I see. I see.
Yep.
Have you ever picked mushrooms?
Can't say that I have. I mostly just make sure the vendors around are safe. You know, no one takes their goods, and you know, anyone fighting, I break it up. You know, usual guard stuff. Nothing too whatever. I let you adventurers take care of any thing of the other nature.
Cool.
But what I would do
so
is
zombies, maybe
I would report this to Candace Tillman. I'm sure you have you met Candace?
yeah, but you know,
Do you know Trip?
Do I know Trip?
Yeah. The one with the eye.
Oh, Trip. Yes.
My goodness.
Yes, I know him. What about him? What has he done now?
all right.
What has he lost now?
His eye.
Oh, that was
He
a
almost
long.
lost an arm.
It's a long
He
time.
almost-
Yes. Oh, yes. He probably would have if someone hadn't have helped him bandage it up. It's a good thing someone told him about cleaning it. My
You knew
goodness.
about this.
Are you kidding? He's always running around getting some type of. I don't know how he's still alive, to be honest with you. Just he lost 3 toes last week.
Pardon?
You gotta convince me that this guy has a job out of pity and not because you guys are lacking.
Actually, to be fair, he was an adventurer, but his parties kept dying, and
Don't know why.
we don't know why. He'd just come back, and his party would be dead, and he'd have scrapes, bruises, all over him. But and he had come with these fantastic stories. And to be honest with you, we thought that he was taking his parties out, killing them, and stealing their loot. But frankly, he's just not smart enough to do that. Anyways,
Circling back to the question,
yes.
why is he a guard?
To keep him out of trouble. Don't tell him that, though.
That's working. Clearly, it's working. Got to a fight with the cat.
What is this? Oh my goodness. Why do we roll high when we're not in the swampy death forest? For the dumb conversations that, you get to roll high.
But yes, he was actually asking about someone. I believe their name was Zion, something like that. Is that you? You looked the description of who was asking for it. Said something about your cat or your arm or something. I don't know. He's always rambling about something.
Yeah, he's definitely a strange one. Keep him under wraps. Don't know what he'll do next.
Alright, good talk. Clear zombies.
I hate this town. I hate this town. I hate this town. I hate this town.
Why is it that, these guard types say, oh, you told us about this horrible thing that's happening? You go report it to the mayor. You do this. Who are we?
We are the
I'm a doctor and insurance salesman. I'm not your messenger.
you could be
nervous
so
of
much
people.
more.
You're a fisherman?
Philanthropist.
Ah.
What's a philanthropist? Being serious.
Are you
Yeah, I never had
asking
the
in
money
the
to be a philanthropist.
game or in real life? What are you doing?
What is the actual Google definition of a philanthropist?
I don't know. I'm looking it up. Is it with PH? Sounds like it would be.
Oh my
It
goodness. What is happening?
The welfare of others. Generous amounts of money. Yes,
Is that what you're gonna claim to people?
I'm a gambler. I'm a philanthropist. I'm a
Yeah.
generous donator of money.
Yeah.
You gave it to the casino.
Yeah.
I gave it to the casino, and you gave it to a madman.
He was the most sane person I've met so far. Besides you, of
Uh,
course.
That is true. I am. Probably
Alright.
not.
Guess we go to Tillman. Tell her about zombies approaching. Maybe. We don't even know. for
Maybe
sure.
there were a lot of them actually. Like a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure Trip will protect us though.
Surely.
He's an amazing guard. You know talking?
Nope.
What are those things called? Those weird door handles that you knock.
Just a
Knockers?
No, I guess I knock the knocker.
You see Candace come to the door. Oh, it's you two. And how was your journey?
It was splendid. You know, we came in with supplies, used none of it on us, and used it on a random old man.
A random. Oh,
Yeah, do you know? So someone in this town, did you know that they left to go to that same swampy graveyard?
oh, no one's supposed to be going there. It's been dangerous. We've been warning people not to. Well, we
someone
can't keep
did.
up with all the townsfolk.
Yeah.
Do you know who it was?
Did we catch? Oh yeah, we did. It was. Oh my gosh. Aldwine Mostry. Aldwin.
Aldwin?
Mostry.
Aldwin Mostry? Oh, and she says, "Oh, he's at it again."
Wait. Normal? Does he do this a lot?
He does. And she leans closer to you and she says, "He thinks he has this stick that can protect him from the undead, but it can't. It's just a stick."
Hold on. Do you know this? I'm sorry. Do you know this stick doesn't do what it says it does? What it thinks it does?
I mean, there's no guarantee that a stick. I mean, come on, it's a stick. It's not going to
Ever heard of
protect you from the
a lock-
undead.
Have you ever heard of a lockpicking stick? Trap disarming
Trap
kit.
disarming stick.
Trap disarming stick. Oh my! What is this? Why?
What happened?
I got one.
Yes,
I rolled a one.
yes, I have. I've heard of these, and she puts air quotes, trap disarming sticks that people have. They're scams. They're just sticks. They don't do anything.
Let me hear your tinfoil hat theory. Tell me, did you know lizard people are secretly ruling our society? Did you know that? The government is secretly ruled by lizard people?
Are you legitimately telling this lady this right now?
I'm telling her. I am.
You fully convince her.
What?
I got a one. I don't know. I
You-
don't know.
You fully convince her that the lizard people are ruling our society from the back of everything.
There
From
goes the
she, her eyes become wide, and she believes everything that you have just stated.
Do I have persuasion? I'm pretty sure I do.
You do have
I
persuasion. Yeah, you do.
Uh,
It's not the one that you wanted, but it's the one that you deserved.
Could have got a magic ring from those zombies. But no, I
Could
got
you
to
have?
make. I got to, but probably not. But I got to make a person believes lizard people are ruling society.
Did
move
Did you
closer
just say
to the-
zombies? What
No,
about the
that was
zombies?
a
There's zombies.
kind of game.
Do the lizards know about the
Oh my.
zombies?
I'll move closer
I
so we
ruined
don't
her.
speak,
I
of, don't
ruined
speak of the lizards out loud. Keep it a secret. Keep it hush.
Oh yes. Too right. And she takes out a notebook and starts scribbling notes on it.
What is this?
I slapped the notebook out of her hand. No written notes. No one must know.
All right. You slap the notebook out of her hand. All right.
Why?
You slap the notebook, and she looks at you and says, "Okay, I understand. No written notes, only word of mouth. Okay." And she picks the notebook up and tears the page up and then burns it right in front of you.
Excellent.
Fire
Now.
magic, amazing.
We can get back to less important news, but news nonetheless.
Riz was not affected by that though. He was immediately on it.
What do you mean? I told her, it needs to be hushed, and she shouldn't write it down. You wanted to write down the secret? So, yeah, on our way back, we were surrounded by zombies. Our friend here got us out of there covertly, but they were on their way in our direction as we were leaving to town. So they could be on their way here, or it could not be. I don't know.
By covertly, do you mean you were the sun for a minute?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Zombies are on their way here, and you saw a bunch of, and you got away.
Yeah.
How many did you see?
6, 7, 8.
That many zombies? Usually when people see like one or two, they come back and say, "Oh yes, I saw a zombie wandering around," but never that many. And you escaped with your
mushrooms,
lives.
You got
All right,
mushrooms.
you tell her you got mushrooms.
I got 2 ones.
What kind of mushrooms did you get?
Variety.
I see.
Yeah. Got a few herbs, for the dabbler.
Yeah, the dabbler. You know her.
For the dabbler.
Dabbler.
Yes, I know the dabbler, and they do tend to dabble. Actually, a little bit ago, one of our people came back and brought her something, and she's been able to make some really nice potions with it.
Really?
Yes,
That's nice.
some anti-poison potions. So
That's
that's been really
One
good.
of those.
Zyme, do you mind if I go on a tangent with this
Oh
lady?
yeah. Go on the tangent.
All right. Tangent number 1. You know these sticks are a scam. These magical trap disarming sticks.
Yes, guaranteed.
You also know that that person we mentioned earlier, his stick does not emit zombie repulsing light.
Right? Yes.
Why do you continue to let these things happen? That man went to the swamp fully.
I told you in the beginning. I've told people not to go to the swampy graveyard. I've told them not to go. I told them it's a dangerous place. People are not supposed to go. Stated that several times. So I don't know how to actually stop the people unless, putting a a punishment like death or something, where if you go there, then we'll kill you. But then that kind of defeats the purpose of trying to help
You let
them.
this man be convinced that his stick gets rid of zombies. You don't think that would have been the first step to stopping somebody? You had the opportunity to stop one person.
I've told him. I've talked it. I've sat down with him and his wife over a lovely meal, and guess what? Nothing. They sit there and tell me that this stick has some sort of magical properties to keep undead away, but it doesn't. There's no way a simple stick has the ability to keep it away. I mean, the sticks, the disarming stick traps. Those are fake. I mean, so this one's fake. No, sticks don't have power. There's no way.
Speaking of that, why do you let the blacksmith sell these sticks?
No one listens to me. No one. I've told people several times, it's just a stick with no magical properties. But everybody keeps saying that it is. Adventurers swear by them, and the blacksmith swears by them, and the guild says that they're fully licensed and compatible and all this other kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't get into the politics, but they're not.
Take out a piece of paper and start writing down. I'm gonna have to tell Jake about all this.
All right, so you start telling her that you're gonna have to tell Jacob all of this. And she says, "Good. Please do. Maybe he can help out with spreading this knowledge to people."
You see, Jake is a man of. He's a generous man. He revives people, but he's also a man of profit.
Mm-hmm.
And any business around another business that sells fake products, all businesses go down. If they get that reputation that, they're just fine with having a storefront next to a blacksmith that scams people, that's an issue. And also, would they trust the leadership in a town like this?
Well,
especially when you say that nobody listens to the leadership, clearly.
Yes, but the thing is, those are sold everywhere. Those sticks are sold everywhere. I can't try to convince the whole world that they don't exist. I mean,
you don't need to convince the whole world. Just your town.
If outside sources keep coming in and telling me that those sticks, or telling adventurers that those sticks work, I can't do anything about that. I mean, I'm sure where Slate Farm is, around Boma, I think it is, they sell those sticks there as well. So you're telling me that Jake from Slate Farm, even though they sell them there, he can't do anything about it?
There's a difference between a town where adventurers flock to and a town where no adventurers go. You have to start off your reputation on a good foot, and you can simply not allow them to be sold. Instead of, if a venture comes here and say, "I want a magic stick," and you sell them, it's not a good look for you. No matter how popular they are elsewhere. You don't have to follow the trend of being a scammer.
It's not me. It's the world that's scamming. I'd fully tell people.
You can choose not to scam.
I'm not scamming, though.
You're selling a magic stick.
I'm not selling anything that has to do with the blacksmith and the blacksmiths guild. That has nothing to do with me.
Oh my God, there's a blacksmith guild?
What do you do?
What do you mean? I manage the town.
I'm the smile that people see when they get here.
Blacksmith doesn't listen to you. People don't listen to you about avoiding death.
Well, no, I don't go around with the guild. That's a guild business. I don't have anything to do with guild business. They take care of their own.
Guilds can set up blacksmith in any town they want.
Correct. That's guild business.
What kind of...
They really are just the iron fist of the world.
Apparently.
And the guild...
I heard... Sorry, watch this. I heard that usually people in power are the first ones to be taken over by the lizards. Are you sure you're an elf? Zion, examiner.
I examine. I do an intense examination.
Oh.
What are those things on her hands?
Oh my god, you know
She starts-
self-esteem problems.
She starts questioning what she is. You have
Oh my.
successfully convinced her that she's
Royce
not
is a
even
doctor.
sure what she is. What do you think I am?
Think you're some kind of homunculus. Furry feet, reptile hands, elf face. You were created, weren't you?
At this point in time, she goes back inside of her home and slams the door, and you just hear screaming.
Oh my god.
Job well done. Come on,
Right.
Zion. What do you mean me? You did it first. I just followed
Yeah,
up.
well, listen, there's there's a line between joking around telling someone that there's lizard people in the government and then telling them that they themselves are a lizard.
I didn't say she was a lizard. I said she was something else. I mean, look, she can clearly just take off the bracers and footwear. So if she falls for that, then, you know, it's not like I go around telling people I'm half, what is this, boar? Because I have boar skeletons on me, you know? Look at me, I'm half bone.
I'm half bone. Aren't you?
I mean, technically, but you know what I mean.
You ready?
Yep.
Still pressing bar escape key bindings. You've been trying to ping with alt right click.
Wait. Just gotta, yeah. Don't want to talk to the blacksmith. He's not
I don't want to talk to anyone in this town.
I know, right? But we have
The
tasks.
collector is the only person that I sort of am okay with.
Ah, welcome back, you
Okay, I
two.
hate him.
Ah, yes.
How are you?
Hello, Mr. Fillmore.
Hello. Did you bring me my mushrooms? And he does his hands together.
I do my hands together and pull out the sack.
At the same time, explain to me how this is possible.
Hmm?
Do you do it and then you pull out the sack, or do you do it at the same time? Which is it?
I do it and then I pull out the sack.
Okay.
Wait, I put it on my head and present it like a platter.
Your mushrooms, sir.
Your mushrooms, sir.
All right. So
Sarcastically.
you pull out the sack and you show him the mushrooms. He goes, "Oh, that's quite a few you have." And he puts his hand out for the bag.
That'll be. You want 10? Here is 10. And then I put 10 onto the floor.
You put how do you put 10 on the floor? What do you mean?
I pour out 10.
What?
I pour out 10 mushrooms.
You pour out 10 mushrooms onto the floor.
Yeah. Or on the table. It's just somewhere. Like
You said the floor at first. Is that where you're putting them?
Table.
Are you sure?
The
Because you said the
table.
floor.
I'm not in the game. I don't know.
All right. Pour them out on the table. As you do, 2 extra ones pop out. So there is 12 on the table at this point in time.
You can have it.
All right. Where
I've
is it?
never learned how to count. Every time he did an assassination, he always killed 2 extra people.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right. So just give me a second. So 12. I can't split these for some reason.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, do it.
Better. Uh, 12.
All right.
It's in my inventory.
Can I not? I can't do anything.
You want me to throw it on the floor?
It's fine. I got it. Thank you. All right. So the 12 are there, and he looks at the mushrooms and goes, perfect. Perfect. And pristine, too. Whoever picked these knew exactly what they were doing. I didn't know that you were an herbalist. You even got the stems exactly right and everything.
My friend here is quite good with herb.
I dabble.
He dabbles.
Very nice. Very nice. And you got me 2 extras.
Yep.
Indeed.
I mean,
Indeed.
Do even more.
All right. And he goes into the back and pulls out a bag as well, and he puts the mushrooms in it. But you notice that he does not touch them when he does it.
Amazing.
And takes them in the bag.
Also, we just don't tell him about the herb pouch that he gave us. We just want to keep it. We keep it. We don't tell him.
All right, he comes back out and says, oh yes, the herb pouch that I let you borrow. I noticed that you weren't using that.
I mean, those 2 extra herbs can pay for it, right?
That is an herb pouch. Those are rather pricey. I'll need to have that back. Thank you.
I'll give it back.
He takes it back.
Shatters.
All right. All right, so you had a question for me.
Hey?
Did we?
Was this like a question asked like 6 months ago?
It was.
Yeah, can you answer that question, please?
Can you please answer that question?
Do you remember what it was?
We didn't ask a question. We went on the quest for the bag.
Not for the bag.
To look for the bag. For him to be able to find it.
To find the bag. So what specifically is your question?
Why am I being asked a pop quiz?
Because he doesn't remember.
Right. Is this about the gambling bag?
It's about
This
the
is about
the
that
gambling bag. Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Zion.
Oh.
Surely this is a dialogue and not a, you get 1 question.
Ask.
Alright.
But it was like we did it. He told us to find it.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not asking you. Yeah, I'm not asking you like as the GM. I'm saying he's asking you what was your question. Like he doesn't remember. the character does not remember what you asked him.
Okay. We got these mushrooms because you said that it'd help us find that bag that we were looking for.
Which bag?
Yeah.
I have a bag.
Gamblers. What was the name of the bag? You know the inn. What the inn's namesake? The Gamba and Inn.
Right.
You know,
The
what it was
gambling
known for?
bag. Right.
Oh,
Yes.
I remember. The coin. It's the magical coin, right? It wasn't the magical coin. The thing. Like it got teleported. It got neither swap. It got neither swapped or whatever.
It
Got
did.
replaced.
It did. That is exactly it. Very good.
Don't say that. I don't like that. Don't say that to me.
All right. So he says, "Oh yes, the coin. I can use this to track down the magical bag if that's what you so desire."
That is what I so desire.
Well,
Now I need you to find 20 more of the mushrooms.
so yes, I need you to find exactly. Hold on, let me count.
Look, he's looking in your
He's
inventory.
looking in my back.
14 more. No, I'm kidding.
I need the mushrooms in order for you to ask me a question. Now I need you to give me something so I can find it.
So he asked you for the coin. Don't actually give it to him.
I threw it on the ground. It shattered.
It would. So he asked for the coin.
Hand him the coin. Got
All
no
right.
value to me.
He looks at it, and then he places it down, and he said, "Yes, it still does contain the magical properties. This will be perfect." He goes in the back, and oh my goodness, what are we gonna do here?
You look like DM.
He comes out with a flask from the back. It looks like a stone flask. It's very old, very, very dusty.
Let Royce near that. He likes drinking.
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I have it on my own.
Alcoholic.
Ah,
I just had two pints, man. It's not much.
It's not that much.
all right. He goes to the coin, and you see him pour a dark gray liquid over the coin. It has a bubbly, glowy effect.
Does it smell?
It has a very sweet smell to it, as it's very fragrant, but it also has like the smell of almost death to it as well, like a sweet death.
I ask him if that liquid is from the mushrooms.
All right, you ask him if that liquid is from the mushrooms.
Why is this a roll? Why is this a hush hush thing?
He looks at you and says, yes, this was one of the ingredients to this potion, so it is highly needed. I did have some in stock, but I was running low, so you both acquired one of the main ingredients for it. As you are talking, you see the coin start to vibrate and shimmer. And he picks it back up and hands it to you. And he said, "This coin will allow you to find where the swap happened."
But before I pick it up, I ask, is this safe to touch?
Yes, this is perfectly safe to touch now.
All right. I believe.
I mean, he
Trustworthy person.
he picked it up and he touched it and gave it to you.
Yeah.
But it is still a little sticky.
Amazing.
Not bad, just slightly.
So how does this work?
So sadly, I didn't have the exact ingredients for it. So it does. Well, okay. So basically, what's going to happen is you'll hold the coin in your hand, and it'll kind of draw you in the direction of the item that was swapped with it, almost like a compass. Normally, it would just tell you the location, the coordinates on a map, but sadly, it's in a different language because I didn't have the right ingredients. So I'm not sure what language it would put on the map.
The French.
The who?
The French.
I never heard of that language. Is that an ancient dialogue?
The dwarves.
I've heard of Dwarven.
The dwarves in the east or the west. I can't remember anymore. It's probably the west. It's probably the
Ancient
the
Dwarven dialogue called the French.
Yeah. They sell monkey pictures there, popped corn.
This popped
Weird
corn.
traditions.
It does sound very odd. Anyways, that is how you use the coin. It'll pull you in the direction. You can put it on a map. It'll put the coordinates down, but you'll need someone to decipher the language if you want to actually be able to read it.
And we don't know what language this is.
Correct. I don't know what language it is.
Gotcha.
I study. Look at it. Wait. Give me a second. What? Where is it? I'm a scholar, right? Does that...
You could try to decipher it if you wanted to.
Yeah. I can try.
All right. You look at it and you're not familiar with the language. It seems kind of familiar, but you're not sure exactly where you've seen it.
All right.
I'm gonna step up. You know anything about this, Zyme? About this language?
It looks familiar, but I can't really decipher it.
I'm a bit of a learned man. Let me take a look.
All right. You look at
It's just
the.
a little bit sticky.
Great. Glad it's sticky.
All right. You look at it. You look at it, and you can tell that it is a language that you think is called Gnomish.
Oh my. So it is the French.
You can't read it, but you recognize it.
Fillmore, this appears to be Gnomish.
Oh, Gnomish, you say? I sadly cannot read Gnomish. Of course, if I could, I'd be able to tell you that that's Gnomish.
Yeah, just let you know that's Gnomish. Maybe you knew of a person who knew Gnomish, but
I
not.
I do not. I do not know anyone who would know Gnomish in the town.
God, imagine Gnomish just like...
Wow. Ignore him, Fillmore. He's. All right. One more thing before we get out of here.
Has he been touching those mushrooms? Is that what you're trying to tell me? It sounds like he has. You don't want to be touching those with your bare hands. They'll drive you a little crazy. That's for sure.
All right. I go to the table, and I empty the sword onto the table from my backpack.
All right, you
Look
empty
at
the.
this.
Oh yes, I can feel the magical properties from here.
Yeah, I'd like to use your identifying services.
All right.
You
That'll-
said that the mushrooms drive people crazy. Is that true?
They can have that effect. Why? Have you touched them at all?
No, but I think I know someone who might have.
That's why I gave you the special bag, so it wouldn't leak all over you.
I mean, you could have told us that before we went out for it, but it's fine.
I figured you knew, but that's I guess that's on me.
It is.
All right. This is a fairly magical sword. Oh, it's very, very powerful. I'll tell you what. I will give you a discount for not telling you about the mushrooms and them being having a side effect if you didn't touch them. 500 gold, and I'll identify the sword for you.
Sure, man. Also, while we're here,
This is technically gambling, Royce. So I'm not the only one with the addiction.
I mean, I'm getting something out of it.
I got something out of it. I got something. I ate it.
You did eat it.
All right. There you go, my good man. While you're doing that, did you know that Miss Tillman doesn't really condone sending people to the swampy graveyard?
Okay. Yes. I know she's said several times it's a dangerous place, but I mean, you're adventurous. That's what you do for a living. Dangerous things, right?
Sure, man. What do you feel about zombies? You ever seen a zombie?
I've heard of them. I've heard that their bites can be rather dangerous, but that's it. Well, why do you ask?
No reason. I saw a few. We came across about 9 zombies in the swamp. That was very hazardous work you had us do.
9 zombies. What?
Yeah,
I didn't.
7, 8, or 9 zombies.
And you said that they were in the swamp.
Yeah.
I genuinely did not know that there were a lot of zombies. I would have told you. I thought there might be some maybe some creatures or what have you that you could fight. Nothing too extravagant. Something that you both could handle easily. I'd heard that there possibly might be, but not that many. No. That'd be very dangerous, to be honest with you.
I mean, Miss Tillman explained to me that, potential zombies have reached town before from the swamps, and it was known that there were zombies in the swamps. Zombies have reached town rarely, but it has happened before.
Again, I've heard rumors, but nothing solid.
She seemed pretty solid to me.
Most of the people that come back do complain of like zombie bites around the swampy forest, but that's rare that people ever come back and complain about that. So
Yeah, I hate when they complain.
It's rare
about
when people come back, or when people come back and complain. Is there a comma there?
He nods.
Yeah. Sort of. Yeah, I figured that.
All right. So this sword that do. Oh, here we go. All right. So he tells you about this sword, and he said this is a very unusual sword. This is very strange. It has the ability to heal whatever it cuts. Usually, these are very rare swords. But if you were to cut someone with it, it actually would heal them instead. And in turn, if you were to cut something undead with it, it would damage it very significantly.
So, what if someone decapitates someone with the sword? Does it pass through them?
Right, it passes.
Or does it actually?
It passes through living flesh and heals it.
Okay, and then it cuts like butter through like undead, basically.
Right. Yes.
All right, that's kind of boring. Yeah, I thought.
What? It's kind of boring that it doesn't decapitate.
I want to see like decapitate them and then like it regrows and then they're like back to health. I thought that'd be cool.
Reptiles. You know about reptiles?
Oh no.
Reptiles. I know a little bit about reptiles. What about them?
Zion, tell him.
Well, I'm not telling him about the reptiles.
Tell him the facts of the world. Explain your truth, Zion. Seems that our speaker does not want to speak.
What do you mean this? I'm not a speaker. I'm not a speaker. Hello?
It's fine.
Game?
Huh?
Why is the game not? There we go.
Sir?
It's happening.
All right. Thanks, Fillmore. Let's get him out of here. Come on.
The game has such bad delay
Yeah.
when interacting with items.
All right. What did we learn? Coin points. Well,
yeah.
pulls towards things. Gnomish language. Got a cool sword out of it, I guess.
The sword's pretty cool. I mean, it seems like your type of weapon. Whenever you just want to heal me, you just,
Maybe get out some anger at the same time.
What kind of anger?
Nothing feels better than swinging a sword at somebody. I mean, let's go to blacksmith.
Maybe they can carve out that the metal and put it into like something more handheld.
Yeah, I was thinking of making a
Maybe-
dagger for you.
Or maybe you can put it into like a gem in your bow, or some type of imbuement.
We can see what the blacksmith can do.
Yeah.
Besides,
You see her
uh,
standing behind you, wondering.
Besides.
Why are you yelling into your hand? What are you? Is your friend okay? It sounds like you're playing a kazoo.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you a performer?
You look like you know Gnomish. Would you?
Wow. We're here about the sword. You know what to say. We're here about the sword. Oh, jeez.
Okay. I have to go. It's time.
Okay.
I would also
yeah.
like to go.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, right.
We'll leave it here. We'll leave it here. It's good. It's getting good. E-Man, you be available tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right.
I will not be.